Welcome back to Juggling Gym, where my goal is to help you learn how to juggle and have fun doing it. Today, I'm going to show you another great crowd pleaser trick, under the leg. Under the leg might be the best beginner trick because it's not that hard and people are always super impressed by it. There are two ways that you can juggle under the leg. The first way is where you make the under the leg throw on the same side that you're throwing from.
The second way is to make the under the leg throw on the opposite side that you're throwing from.
Personally, I find it a lot easier to do it on the same side, so that's going to be the focus for this tutorial. But if you want to learn the other way, this is a good first step. A lot of people think it's easier to do under the leg with clubs rather than balls. For me, I find that it's harder to do it with clubs, but I do see why people say that it's easier to do it with clubs. When you do under the leg with clubs, you don't have to reach as far underneath your leg because clubs have a natural spin to them and balls don't. Anyway, I'm going to cover under the leg with balls now, and then at some point in the future I'll do under the leg with clubs.
Practice doing one under the leg throw on your dominant side.
Then, when that feels comfortable, practice on your other side. Make sure that when you do the under the leg throw, the ball lands in your other hand and you don't have to reach that much. When you release the ball, your hand should be flat. If it's tilted forward, then it's going to go too far in front of you, and if it's tilted backwards, then it's going to come towards you. Another problem is that you might hit your leg when you're doing the under the leg throw. So make sure to reach all the way underneath your leg before you do the throw. Then we're going to do the two ball exchange. First, practice doing the under the leg throw, followed by the regular throw. When that feels comfortable, do the regular throw first, followed by the under the leg throw. The trick is that as soon as I do the regular throw, I start moving into position to do the under the leg throw. You should also do the regular throw higher so you have more time to do the under the leg throw. As you get better, you can start making that regular throw lower and lower. The next step is to do under the leg throws as a one-off trick. Start by doing a regular cascade, and when you feel ready, do one under the leg throw on your dominant side. When you feel ready again, do another under the leg throw. Make sure to practice this on your non-dominant side too. The next step is to do under the leg throws in a tennis pattern.
First, do one cycle of tennis. Then do 2 cycles. And so on.
You can also do under the leg throws in a half shower pattern, where every throw from one side is always under the leg. This has a really cool effect, but the hard part is that it's hard to keep your balance on one leg, so just practice that if it's giving you problems.
I'm definitely better on one side, but you get the idea.
If you're really ambitious, you can do every throw as an under the leg throw. This is tricky because you have to move your legs really fast. It also looks sort of silly, but it works really well in a comedy juggling routine.
Next week, I'll show you 3 different variations of 4-2-3, another great beginner pattern, so hit the subscribe button to stay updated. Keep practicing and have fun.